And a husband in the frame for this afternoon's diagnosis murder. But before that, on BBC One, Nick and Jimmy fall for a visiting doctor.
Where is she?
She's through here.
¿Puede ayudarme? Ha habido un error.
I'm sure you can go and visit them when they're ready. We could go together.
Why would you want to come?
Oh, I don't know, because we're a couple.
Doesn't mean we have to do everything together.
No, it just means that we promised that we'd spend the rest of our lives together. Or does that change just because you have a child?
You don't understand.
No, I don't understand how you can ignore his existence for so long and now you're devastated because he's not going to be around anymore.
This is the compassionate Dr. Gregg, is it?
No, this is me, your partner.
Yes, and I'm Charlie's father also, huh?
I'm going to work.
Greg,
I have to go. It seems a lot quieter here now.
Yeah. Apart from one suspected arson, 2 domestics and West Brom playing this Saturday. Oh, and we've got a customer who's been arrested for shoplifting. She's asthmatic. I wonder if you could take a look.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, only thing is, she's Spanish. Doesn't speak a word of English. We're waiting on an interpreter, because the only Spanish that we can come up with is Bob the custody sergeant's Un cabeza grande, por favor. It's taken him 14 years on the Costa Blanca to learn that.
Well, look, I did GCSE Spanish, but it was a very long time ago.
That'll make you a linguist round here. I'll bring her to the treatment room.
Gracias.
Fluent.
Good morning. I am Cristina Lopez Rey.
Me llamo Greg. Soy médico. ¿Cómo te...?
María. My name is María Escobar.
I'm here on a professional attachment from Sevilla. The Primary Care Trust have been sending me to observe local general practitioners. I thought they had informed you.
Well, informing us is usually the last thing they think of.
They said they had sent a fax. It should have arrived last week.
Well, one day they'll discover email. Listen, I'll call
No,
someone in...
I will call the chief executive.
If I'm sure someone in
No,
administration...
please. They should be more organized.
Is there a problem?
Okay, well, it seems that your asthma's back under control now. If you have any other symptoms, shortness of breath, just let me know, all right? Or get an officer to let me know, yes?
Yes.
Maria, why did you pretend that you couldn't speak English?
I wasn't pretending. I was frightened. I have never been in trouble with the police. Not in Spain, anywhere.
The staff in the shop called the police because they thought you were stealing.
I wasn't stealing. I just walked out of the shop. I meant to pay. I did. I really did.
Now, hold on. Fax.
Julia, I'll just give him a ring. It won't take a second.
Oh, no, you know what they're like. You'll be on the phone all day listening to Greensleeves. Don't you remember when I covered for you when you had to rush Taryn to the dentist? It's here. Oh, yeah, there it is. No.
Julia, that's next week's appointments. Here are the faxes.
There we go. There we are. Thank you. Right. The Trust would be grateful if you could allow Dr. Christina Lopez-Ray observe the daily workings of your surgery. Right. Well, Dr. Lopez-Ray, welcome to the mill. I am Julie Maguire and I'm the practice manager.
Thank you. And please call me Christina.
Oh, okay.
Telling you, the Mondial is a thinking man's car.
Typically brash. Gentlemen will go for the Berlinetta.
You were saying?
Christina. These are two of our doctors. Jimmy Clay, Nick West.
Hey.
Hi.
Christina's over from Seville so that she can see how we work.
Great.
Lovely.
Well, would you like a tour? Right, well, this is obviously reception, if you'd like to come round. Back here, we keep the patient files.
Very nice.
I was going to the counter to pay. I had my purse in my hand. But then I was in the street and the security guard had my arm and...
Were you confused about how you got there?
I couldn't remember leaving the shop.
Have you ever had any blackouts?
Blackouts?
Yes, times when you couldn't remember, a gap in your memory.
No, but I have been olvidadiza. And I forget.
You've been forgetful?
Yes, I said that I would pay. It was a mistake. But the manager, he laughed and he said he was calling the police.
So, what was it that he said you'd stolen?
A test for pregnancy.
Our surgery is in a mixed barrio. Sorry, neighborhood. Lots of working people, many patients. There is another surgery nearby, and I have proposed that we merge to create a, well, a kind of...
Oh, you mean a super practice?
Yes, I like that. A super practice. The PCT said you did something similar. That is why I wanted to visit.
Yeah, we did. We had a few ups and downs along the way. Quite a few, actually, but we made it.
I would like to hear more. That is why this sabbatical is so valuable. It is just so busy when I'm working.
Well, I do sympathise with you. It's been a bit manic round here recently. Dr. Clay?
Yeah, I couldn't help overhearing when Christina was talking about her busy practice.
Well, ours isn't as busy as I thought, obviously.
Sorry?
Aren't we in surgery hours?
Yes, actually, that's another reason I came in. I was wondering if you'd showed Christina one of our consulting rooms.
Not yet, Jimmy, no.
Well, as luck would have it, I have a 15-minute gap between appointments. I'd be delighted to show her where I do my stuff.
I'm sure you would, but actually I was going to show her the nurse's treatment room first.
Well, Michelle's got a patient in. Hemorrhoids. Very messy.
Well, I don't suppose that's anything the doctor hasn't seen before. Still, Christina?
It is very chivalrous of Dr. Clay to offer.
Oh, yeah. He's well known for his chivalry.
Just this way.
I have missed my
Period?
The last shoot have been 4 weeks ago.
Well, that doesn't automatically mean that you're pregnant.
I have already tested myself before.
And it was positive?
Yes, positive.
Okay, so you didn't use any kind of precaution?
Precaution?
Contraceptives?
No, not every time.
So are you in a relationship, or...?
I am not like that.
No, please, I wasn't implying. The father, is he your boyfriend?
Yes.
And you've known him for a while?
Since this year.
They've told me you have a Maria Escobar in custody here.
Take a seat there.
It is a nice, bright room to work in.
Yeah. Should have seen some of the places they sent me as a locum. Ended up seeing patients in dingy broom cupboards. Those are the nice places.
I have also done locum work. It is very tiring.
I've got a friend who calls it running for your money.
You have a lovely accent. Is it Irish?
Welsh.
Welsh! My family originally from Asturias, in the north of Spain. It is very much like Wales. People are very proud and very passionate.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, Dr. Clay, your 15 minutes are up.
Best things always go too quickly. Catch you later.
Hasta luego.
I don't believe Maria would steal anything.
The security guard apprehended her outside the shop, and then my officers were called to the scene.
Well, it must be a mistake.
There's CCTV footage, and my officers have seen it.
And what does it show?
Well, that's a matter for evidence.
All in the interpretation, no doubt.
Dr. Robinson, this is Philip Henshaw.
Doctor, is Maria all right?
Dr. Robinson is the resident police surgeon. When we discovered that Maria had asthma, we asked him to examine her.
And is she okay?
Her asthma's fine. Yeah. Sarge, could I have a word?
Yeah, sure. Eric.
So then we have the Well Baby Clinic on Wednesdays for weighing, immunisations, developmental assessments, and the Asthma Clinic on the first Thursday of every month, and the Diabetes Clinic on the second Thursday.
Testing or monitoring?
Monitoring mostly. We routinely test our patients for diabetes in any case.
It's a very impressive range of clinics.
Yeah, well, we're very proud of the range we have, actually, and we do try to utilise our staff's interest in the wider picture, you know.
Hey, I was just wondering if you'd told Christina about the sports injury clinic.
Oh, spookily enough, Nick. I was just getting there.
Maybe I can be of some assistance.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying she's having an affair with this Philip Henshaw?
She's his daughter's friend. She's been living with him while she's on a language course.
What does his wife have to say?
Well, according to Maria, they're divorced.
I see.
Is there a problem?
It's just this name, Philip Henshaw. It just seems familiar.
Professionally familiar?
I don't know. Just rings a bell. Anyway, thanks for telling me about Maria.
Well, I just wondered whether it wasn't a mitigating factor, you know. For what it's worth, I'm pretty sure that it was a genuine mistake.
I don't think your inclinations will go down as evidence. I think a brief will say that they're too affected by sympathy.
Oh, yeah. One of my faults, apparently.
Can I see Maria?
We've just got a few more formalities to go through. Why don't you take a seat? Could you run a Philip Henshaw for me?
I made a study of cruciate ligament recovery when I was on sabbatical. Became interested as a student. I was doing some instructing down at Courchevel.
You were skiing?
Well, climbing's really my thing, but I do ski. You?
Yes, I go to the Sierra Nevada or Andorra.
I love Andorra. Fantastic slopes.
If you visit a lot, you must speak some Spanish.
Languages are not really my strong point.
Ah. But you specialize in outdoor activities. I mean medically.
Well, I like to think I can bring some expertise to it.
It's always better with an expert.
Do you canoe?
Not for a while.
I go kayaking in Extremadura. It is the wildest region of Spain. They still have wolves there.
Well, they have some here too.
Just want to know you're getting along.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to be sure. That is why I went to buy another test. But I think I know.
I see.
Maria, if you like, your GP or I could arrange for you to see a counsellor.
Why would you want to see a counsellor?
Well, often it can help just to talk through the
I
options.
could not have an abortion.
Well, that's just one.
I do not believe in abortion. I could never.
Dr. Robinson, do you have a moment?
Yeah.
I want to you've skied Montana, you've never done rail powder.
Colorado is more of a challenge. 5 feet or more last year.
That's nothing. When I was in Bozeman, then there was this
Christina, would you like some lunch?
Okay.
Michelle?
No, I've got some work to be catching up with.
Okay, well, I'm sure the good doctors will be lost in the mountains for quite a while yet, so shall we leave them to it? See you later.
See ya.
Sure, bye.
So I guess you're saving the I bungee jumped off the K2 story till later then?
Yeah, just before you tell her about the Ferrari.
A Ferrari?
Exactly.
I got them to run a check on Henshaw, and clean as a whistle.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but now I finally remember where I know him from. A niece of mine is at Sixth Form College. Apparently he's one of her lecturers. He used to teach media studies.
Popular subject.
He was a popular lecturer.
Was?
Yeah, he left under a cloud. They found out he'd been having a relationship with one of his students, allegedly.
Ah.
Looks like he hasn't learned much either, doesn't it?
Oh, hello. Oh, George. This is Dr. Lopez Rey. Christina, actually. She's visiting us from Seville.
Oh, bienvenidos a la bridge.
You speak Spanish?
I might just have revealed the full extent of my vocabulary. That and deme una sangria, por favor.
That's a very useful phrase.
Yeah, especially for Thursday.
Georgia provides the female part of our team.
Oh, really? I thought I was one of the lads.
Oh, heaven forbid. We've just left Nick and Jimmy comparing the length of their skis. Honestly, men in evolution, when did they actually separate?
Sometimes you just have to let them celebrate their baser instincts.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Good news is they haven't evolved far enough to know who's got the upper hand.
Mind if I join you?
Perhaps the doctor's right. Maybe a counsellor is a good idea.
I know.
Well, good. Then I'll go and talk to her.
I mean, I know about the girl. When you were at the college?
Oh, that was a mistake.
And me? Am I a mistake?
No, Maria.
Did you tell her that you loved her?
It's different with you.
So you love me, but you didn't love her?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
One of the pittons I got dislodged, and I'm hanging on the edge of the ravine. 300 metres from the bottom.
It's more like 30 feet, actually. He's terrified of heights.
Do you know what? I better go, actually, because I'm sure there's stuff I need to be doing.
See, now you're scared off George with your tales of rugged masculinity.
Anyway, there was this time where I was in Acapulco.
That's Acapulco on the west coast of Wales, by the way.
You know, I cannot go back to my family like this.
I didn't say you should go back.
What are you saying? That you will stay with me? Look after me, look after the baby.
Maria, I want to be with you. You're my brother for Spanish tequila, no?
If you don't want to do that, please tell me.
It's just difficult.
Difficult? How?
I wasn't planning to have another child.
I wasn't planning either.
I just need some time to think.
If you need time to think, then you really don't want us.
Oh, Maria.
I think you should go. Please.
Are you okay?
They are very nice, Nick and Jimmy.
Oh, yes, they are. They're very attentive, but then I suppose you get used to that.
Attention is flattering, but it is not the same as love.
No one special?
Not for a long time. One day, maybe. And you?
Oh, I've put that side of things on the back burner for a little while. Just concentrating on me for the moment.
I think it's important to look after yourself first.
Absolutely. Well, I do hope that we have given you some sort of insight into life here.
I'm taking a lot away with me.
Well, that's good. Christina, it was lovely to meet you. I hope that you come back.
And you must visit Sevilla. It is beautiful. The gardens of the Alcazar, the Giralda.
Oh, please, put me in your suitcase. I could do with a break. Oh, before you go, let me give you one of these, just in case you want to ask anything. Quite a track record for defeating bureaucracy.
I can believe it.
I can talk to the shop, explain the circumstances. They might be lenient, but it is a might.
Thank you.
Are you sure you've got somewhere to stay?
Another friend in the course. They will pick up my things from Philip's house.
When will you see him again?
He isn't ready to accept responsibility, so I'm not going to wait.
You've got all the information that I gave you?
Yes.
Good. Now, I think maybe you should try and talk to your family. You might be surprised.
Maybe I will. Thank you, Dr. Robinson.
It's tough on her.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll regret it?
I don't know. I think further down the line he might.
What, do you think he'll come after the kid?
Possibly. That's not always the best thing, though, is it? Not for anybody.
Just in case you think of anything, you know, Wales, exteriors, cultural exchange, that kind of thing.
Thank you, Dr. Clay.
If you need any advice on medial ligaments or anything.
Thank you, Dr. West. You've all been very kind. Goodbye.
Adios.
Adios.
Bye-bye. Okay, you two.
What?
You both behaved like a couple of adolescents.
I'm being chivalrous.
Attentive.
Behaving as any heterosexual male would in the circumstance.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Hoisted by your own petard.
Petard? Wasn't he the captain of the Enterprise?
Jean-Luc Petard.
My purse is gone. What do you mean, gone? Gone from my bag.
Well, did you leave it at home?
No, I had it this morning when I was paying for petrol.
Don't worry, if you need some money, then... No, my wallet's gone.
If you need... You're joking.
Christine.
No, Donna, surely you don't...
Spanish, was she? Well, that's a new one. She was French last time, if it's the same one.
French?
Yeah, she visited a firm of solicitors in Selly Oak. Blonde she was then. He said that she was a visiting prosecutor from Nice. Oh, she turned them over a treat, the men especially. This doctor thing must be a new angle. I'm just gonna...
Well, surely there must be an easier way for her to earn a living, if you can call it that.
Yes, I mean, for her it must be the buzz. She must be highly educated. But I think she just likes taking a risk, you know, especially the performance.
Good morning. I'm Christina Lopez-Ray.
Welsh.
Welsh! The people are very proud and very passionate.
Hey, I was just wondering if you told Christina about the sports injury clinic.
Just wondering how you're getting along.
Oh, please, put me in your suitcase. I could do with a break. Oh, before you go, let me give you one of these, just in case you want to ask anything.
You've all been very kind. Goodbye.
Adios.
Adios.
Well, thanks. Well, you all thought she was Spanish too.
Yeah, we didn't know she was a thief.
Yours didn't seem suspicious.
She had it all worked out.
Okay, then we all got taken in.
Excuse me, I didn't. I knew something wasn't right. She must have sent that fax herself.
I know, and I'm very sorry, Donna. I should have listened to you. You were absolutely right. We should have followed procedure and phoned the trust. You'd have thought my radar would have been on the go, wouldn't you?
Well, it looks like we all got a bit carried away.
Yeah, well, we all did.
Just wanted to please.
Well, recriminations are not going to help. What we have to do now is review the safety procedures and then stick to them. Mind you, Takes guts to do what she does. You got to admit, she must have some chutzpah.
Chutzpah? She's probably hurtling away through my credit card as we speak.
I'm just going to bankrupt me. She's bet they're buying diamond jewellery or something.
She's probably winging away to Andorra. Or maybe Bermuda.
A simple check. That's all it would have taken. Yeah, I knew something wasn't right.
Of course I'm thinking of Charlie. What else would I be thinking about? You know what? I have an idea. How about I never see Charlie again, huh? That would solve everyone's problems, huh? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
Doctors returns after the Easter break on Tuesday at 2:05. Next on BBC One, an innocent man faces time behind bars in diagnosis murder. The one to watch tonight.
I'm sure lots of kids